Hello, everybody. I'm here to tell you the reason behind the toxic relationship. It's all related to our neurons. It's not your fault, and it's not all. It's not your mistake, okay? If you know where you're standing on, you can find a solution for it instead of become more confused and blaming yourself. So let me tell you something. In our brain, we have a part that we call it amygdala. And this specific part is mostly responsible for everything because this part is very has a very crucial role in regulating our emotions. Why? Because it has two different types of neurons, positive and negative neurons. These two different neurons are doing and responsible for different things, and they are in front of each other. But when they're in balance, there is no problem. But no one's born with the balanced positive and negative neurons these days anymore. Maybe in the past, I don't know. But as I'm watching and observing patients and the behaviors, as I'm a doctor and work in this field for many years, as I'm seeing that everyone has dysregulation of these kind of neurons. One of them has more sensitive positive neuron, one of them has more sensitive negative neurons, and this balance is out of control. So, but you're here, you're responsible to know what's happening in your brain and move and take those actions to solve the issues. And without knowing what's going on there, you cannot do anything. So I'll give you this power to know where you're standing on, so you find the solution for yourself and your relationships and make it easier for yourself to live in this lifetime. We want all having a peace of mind, and it doesn't come without knowledge, without awareness. So for better understanding these toxic situations, let me tell you about these two types of neurons that are working differently. Your positive neurons, it's obvious, and it's not obvious for you, but obvious for scientists, that is responsible for receiving emotional stimuli and shaping your reward memory. And on the other hand, your negative neurons are responsible for receiving threatening stimuli and shaping your fear memory. And these two neurons are inhibiting each other. Like when one type of these neurons are more activated, the other type are less activated. Okay, so let's come to this page that you're born with more positive neurons. It means more sensitivity to emotional stimuli and less sensitivity to threatening stimuli and shaping fear memory. Instead, you're shaping your reward memories. It sounds wonderful, but no, it's not like that. We all want a balanced life. We all need both positive and negative neurons. We all need both morning and nights. Okay. So when you have more sensitive neurons, you're receiving lots of emotional stimuli without receiving any threatening stimuli that makes you to do risky behaviors. You become more impulsive and arrogant. You're a distracted person. In the ocean of emotions, there is no attention. So you cannot focus on things. You're receiving lots of emotions. So even if there is no fear, even you feel secure and extroverted, but still there's so many issues that you can manage your life in a balanced way. And one of those things mostly that makes you lots of issues and troubles is you become codependent. you're seeking rewards and you want it from others. You're not an independent person. You're always rely on receiving. So for that reason, you keep seeking rewards till you get tired. Like, you not get tired, your positive neuron get tired, and they're inhibiting each other, like desensitize each other at some point. And in this case, your negative neurons that were like sleeping there on their bed, and they were quiet place to not working, they comes up and say, oh, now I can work. But they're not shaping fear memory because they're not enough. So you do same mistake over and over till you get tired. And at this point, you get traumatized. It means you don't have any fear memory to give you a red light to not do a very risky behavior, and you get traumatized, and you're shaping your fear memory based on trauma, not a natural threatening stimuli. And in this case, you're experiencing PTSD. And in this case, you become angry and irritated. But on the other hand, there's a person that experiencing completely behaviors that are opposite than you, and maybe kind of completing you, because that person is having more sensitive negative neurons and receiving threatening stimuli and shaping fear memories. This person is it's not having risky behavior, instead having cautious and very calm, not arrogant or irritated. This person is secure and introvert. It's completely opposite, showing opposite. And this person is shy, focused, independent because of the situation the neurons experiencing. And this person also, because of negative neurons are working a lot and being desensitized, having positive neurons that become sensitive. And in this case, this person looking for high positive stimulation, like a big surprise that gives it a high expectation of their self, and they become perfectionists. And these persons, because of those sensitive positive neurons, they become, instead of you that are angry and irritated, they're like funny and charming. So these two types are seeking each other because they're kind of completing each other. You have a part that person doesn't have it, and you don't have a part that person it's having it, So you're not complete, but you're complete with each other. And this case, you're needy. This is a needy relationship. Why it becomes toxic relationship? Because it's based on need. It's based on, based on completing each other. At the beginning, it's beautiful. You feel, oh my God, for the first time, I feel complete. I feel alive. I can do everything, and everything makes sense now. But what if you come together, you become complete, like an yin and yang, but then you cross boundaries, like night and mornings. You don't say goodbye at the same time and give the space to the night to come. Instead, you want it more and more, and that person wanted more and more, and they become more conflict between these two. They're not saying, okay, half and half, 50 and 50, and let's just being with each other, because they're now humans once more. When they're like happy with something, they say, okay, let ask for more and ask for more, and this comes to conflict and complicity, which make it toxic. And for this reason, better to know where you are standing on, And when you know where you're standing on, you respect it, and you don't make it hard. Don't make it hard. You come with solutions to make it works.